So if you have a 4, 3, 5, then please start to compare them with your neighbor in the next minute. Yes.
Neighbor. I have fur, but I see what you mean. You know the bullshit. Like
For the time being, you can put it
killing a shark just for
on your list.
flavor.
Because the task is very broadly defined, and so that falls in there.
I have prostitution of younger children. It is a problem. Slavery. Yeah. Slavery, human trafficking.
A lot of people are forced to
Yeah, that's what I meant. Prostitution of young children. Also, I wanted to say prostitution in general, but then again, some people want to. There's that. You know, young teenagers from girls from 16, 17 years old do that to make money.
Okay, may I have your attention?
Animals.
I see major activity. You're completely accustomed to align with each other. It's the fourth quarter after all, so you're also in tutor groups. And those tutor groups are how big? Just out of curiosity? 6, 7? It depends. Okay, yeah, that's how it goes. Okay, before we have a endless list of 600 items, let's start in the back. What topics did you have?
Abortion, human trafficking, child laborers, drug, hunting of rare animals,
Yes.
bullfights, and drugs.
Yeah. Okay. The two of you? Yes. Yeah.
The way animals get killed, just like beef.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dog fighting, cockfighting, bullfighting, human traffic, euthanasia, and how the way the trees get, how do you say that? Down in the Amazon.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And blood diamonds.
Blood diamonds. Yes. The two of you? Or
many of the similar higher killings, whaling,
yeah.
whale hunting, dolphins, legal hunting.
The selling and trading of the elephant tusk,
Yes.
ivory,
Yeah. Ivory.
making copies of music and movies because of trademark.
Yeah. Interesting topic.
That will never happen.
Yeah.
Smuggling of goods.
Smuggling of goods. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Neighbor.
Well, to add, I have forced and child prostitution,
Yes.
child porn, and illegal organ trade.
Origin trade. Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, crystal meth, but it's drugs, so that's all.
Yeah.
And crystal meth, but cocaine and shit is fine.
Right? You're very close.
Yeah. Interesting. Let's move to that list.
We also had, cheap clothing items.
Say it again. Sorry.
Cheap clothing items that people, child laborers,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
in Bangladesh.
We also had chemical, biological, or other WMDs,
Yeah.
cluster bombs.
Yeah.
Also had makeup and medicine tested on animals, prostitution and of children.
Yeah.
Yeah, every poaching of animals for things, for example, the shark killings for their fins.
Yeah.
What did you also have?
Teeth and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. So a very long list. Who had, let's say, drugs on that list? Yeah. In the light of the leading question, the idea of any subject is that you try to avoid that the topic is about everything. And in this quarter, where, let's say, one of the subtitles is industrial safety, the, let's say, commercial actor is at the stage, in the front of the stage. So what I would like to ask you is to comment, and let's start with the same group, which of those items do not involve a company, as in a commercial entity? Did in the first quarter, in the introduction to legal aspects of safety and security management, is the concept of the company discussed with you? Or in another quarter?
We actually discussed that the lesson before.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And which definition of a company is sort of then in the lead in this quarter, roughly?
People corporation.
Intention to make a profit. And in a corporation, so in a...
Yeah, people corporation.
Same meaning, same goals.
So it's a group of people
Yeah, same purpose.
united in a sort of entity, as legal professional, and we will discuss that. We add the phrase legal person, so that's a sort of bearer of rights and obligation, with a collective goal, and sort of secondary education, economy class, you know, and the collection of capital and labor, with the intention to act as a unity, as a corporation, to make profit. And so that's loose definition of a corporation is then the question. So which of your items are not very clearly involving such a corporation or company?
Drugs, poaching, abortion.
Yeah, so you could say with abortion that a hospital is a company type of entity, and they send a bill for the treatment. So that is sort of question mark, but that is a sort of market of medical health. The poaching, who is the poacher, and what could be his company objective?
Selling it to, poaching is the killing of animals, right?
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Maybe selling it to fashion brands
Yeah.
or box.
So that also involves a company. So yeah?
Yeah, that's the same. The ivory from
Yeah.
animals.
And the ivory. Yeah.
It's not really going to come.
Would be a company.
Yeah. And also the selling of drugs. And that is rather industrial organized.
It's a company, I guess.
And they produce sort of little plant substances, and apparently there's a market of users who like those substances, and they sell it. Yes?
I want to give an example of the production of meat that is mixed with animal insides and bones to create the meat for fast food.
Yeah. That's sort of quasi meat or triggered meat, but the production entity producing that meat is a company, and their aim is to make profit. What about human trafficking? You mentioned that. Did you? No? No? Oh, you did? What could you say about human trafficking?
Well, they can profit on selling humans to other humans, I guess.
Exactly. And so the outcome is that in all those illegal activities, there is an actor, a party, that is doing that for sort of living. So that is at the rim of our topic. And so all those activities that are in the codes of criminal behavior, criminal codes, and that are sort of forbidden and sanctioned with jail, punishment, and the like. But those are the sort of extreme market activity. And what we try to do is to answer the leading question on the basis of a little bit more mainstream topics, so that we do not get too much confused with let's say, the classic enforcer, being the public prosecutor, who is sort of in charge of tracking illegal activities. But that is a lovely example, and this makes also this module sort of scientific module, that depending on your definition, everything is included. So where, let's say, the activity as such is already criminalized, so to put on your business card human trafficker, if that is already, let's say, an illegal activity, based on our gut feeling, not necessarily knowing exactly the detail, and then I try to avoid to discuss that too much in this course. So what we will try to do is to zoom in on all those activities, and I heard quite a few that are a sort of question mark. And that we develop an idea, and that will be the task of next week, or that will be the topic.